Hello, so for today's video this is going to be part 2 of playing with the Makeup Revolution and Friends collection. So in the first video I did a look and then I done all the swatches of everything, so I basically bought the whole collection apart from makeup bags because it wasn't something that I really wanted, but I have bought everything. So this is going to be 7 days of like back-to-back videos, so you can see the different palettes and the different looks and stuff like that, because obviously I don't want to be like, oh, I bought the whole collection and then use one palette. So in the first video I used this thing right here. So this is like, I think it's like the Flawless Ultimate something palette. So I'm going to use this one again today, and then obviously a different lip gloss. So I used Joey yesterday and today I think I'm going to use Chandler. But yes, and then the rest of the week you'll see like the little mini palettes, like the little mini like Monica and Rachel ones, and obviously different looks and stuff as well. So first things first, I did pick up the hair scrunchie. So I'm going to use like the black one. This is like Friends Makeup Revolution. Obviously you're not really going to see it, but I wanted to put it in anyway because it's cute. So yes, what am I going to do? So I've already done brows, so they've been filled in obviously, and that's basically it. If you want to know the products, they're listed in the bottom bar. So you do get like highlight shades in the palette. If I can open this up. So I already used Ugly Naked, guys, so today I'm going to go down in shade and use Mr. Heckles. So obviously like Estelle is it's too dark for my skin tone. This might be a little bit too dark obviously because I am very fair, but obviously it's understandable to have 3 different shades, so everyone can sort of use the palette. But like for instance I would just use this on my eyes, same as if anyone else would probably use this on their eyes of a deeper skin tone, that sort of thing like that. But yes, we're going to use Mr. Heckles and see what it's like. It might be better for like medium skin tones, but I'm going to take it on a Crown Brush C510. Okay, so that doesn't actually look too bad, but yeah, again, I still think it'd look better on the more sort of medium skin tones. So I'm just gonna put on a bit of eye primer. So this is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just gonna place this over the lids. And I'm using a Kaima Cosmetics brush. They're like a little indie brand. I'll link them down below. They make some gorgeous products. So from the palette I'm going to take Carol, which is this one right here. I'm going to take it on a Spectrum B06. I'm just going to run this through the crease. So I'm just going to further just buff this out slightly using the Crown Brush C429. Then we're going to take Paolo, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to take it on a Spectrum A07. I use these brushes all the time, and for the life of me I cannot remember the names of them. It's just like my memory goes blank. So I'm just going to put that in the socket just to deepen this up. These are really pigmented, by the way, like they're so nice and they're really easy to blend. Like I use, like in yesterday's video, I used like some of the pinky shades and stuff, and yeah, they're just so easy to blend, which is really nice. I don't think I own like a big palette from Makeup Revolution. I'm just going to further blend that out. I just never thought to really buy one. Like I was just like, yeah, they're cute, but I'm like not interested kind of thing. Like I love their little £4 mini palettes, like what are they called? Like the Reloaded ones, I think. They're really good, but yeah, I just never thought to buy a big one. Some of them are so beautiful though. I forgot to say I'm using like the Big Friends handheld mirror. This is so cute, by the way, and it feels like really sturdy. Doesn't feel heavy in any sort of way either. Then we're going to take Mr. Geller from the palette, which is this one, and I'm going to take it on a Sigma E36. And we're really going to like sort of swirl this in like a circle motion in the outer corner. So I want like this rounded shape rather than blown out with this. So now I'm just going to cut the crease. So I'm going to take the Wet n Wild concealer. This is in Light Ivory. I don't particularly love this concealer. I just use them to cut the crease because they're only going on my eyes. So I'm just going to take it on a Peaches and Cream PC51 brush. And I'm just going to do a half cut crease. So I just like to take a bit of the product, place it down, look up, and then you can see like where it stops at the top is where we're going to cut our crease to. So just like to take it and just almost pat it. And I'm going to do more than half a cut crease. I'm actually going to take it to where this sort of stops, and then what I do is I just take my brush and literally drag it down, and then I just sort of go in and touch up any little bits. And I just like to take the concealer brush and just pack it out just so you make sure it's dry, otherwise it can transfer. Well, partly dry, you know, like it's not going to be super dry, but I'm just going to take the Sigma brush and just buff this slightly. Sort of take your finger as well, like do as you please. We are obviously going to add a colour on top, and we can buff some more and add some more colour and stuff. I just want to blend it a little bit. And I feel like with this look, you could literally take any shade in the palette you wanted to. You could, I'm really like looking at Emily, but Ross is just doing something for me, like that olive green. But yeah, like I feel like this is such a neutral eye that anything would go. That gold down there, oh, so beautiful. But I think we're going to stick with Ross today, which is this shade up here. So I'm going to take a Spectrum A16. And we take our Sigma brush again and just sort of blend around this bit as well. So make sure that stays nice and clean, and then we can go ahead and blend this through. I'm going to take a little bit of Mr. Geller again and just do some more blending. I'm not taking an awful lot, I just want that little bit. Really want to take a little bit of this gold, so I think I'm gonna take Frank from the palette, which is this gold, and I'm gonna take it on a Real Techniques fine liner brush. I'm just gonna add like this sort of thin gold line around the top of this green, and then this is the look we have. I think it's like really pretty with just a little bit of gold. It'd be super nice like gold glitter liner, or a really bold like gold gel eyeliner kind of thing. I don't think I have anything like that. I have like silvers, pinks and blues and stuff, but not really gold. I have like gold glitter, but I'm quite happy with how that looks. I feel like because Ross has got like little bits of gold reflect in it, that just really goes well. Yes, it's super pretty. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to apply the rest of my face, so lashes, base, all of that good stuff. We'll come back, we'll do face highlight, obviously the lower lash line, and lips. Okay, so the rest of my face is on, so I'm going to do highlight first. So I'm going to go back into obviously the big palette and take Mr. Heckles again on a Crown Brush C529. Just put that on top of the cheeks. These shades in here are super, super beautiful. Sometimes like highlighter shades that you get in a palette can be a bit meh, but these are really nice, like not glittery, just like super glowy. Really, really pretty. They remind me of, they have like a sister company called Heart Revolution, and it reminds me of those kind of highlighters, like really, really pretty. Then on a smaller brush, a Spectrum A12, I'm just going to go back into the same shade and just pop a little bit on the inner corner, and then just take a bit like down the nose. And a bit on Cupid's bow as well. Then I'm going to go back into Mr. Geller again, and I'm going to take it on the same Sigma brush and just buff this as close as I can to the lash line. I'm not taking all the way in, about halfway. Then on a Spectrum B06, going into, let's go into Paolo and Carol, just mix them. Just off that through. Then on that little Real Techniques bust, I'm going to take Frank, which was that gold shade, and just put like a little bit, just like sort of here at the front of the eye. So I'm just going to take some mascara. So this is the KVD Go Big or Go Home, but you're literally going to see none of this. You are going to see my mirror. Then for lips today, I'm going to start off by taking this. So this is Ochre in the shade Aries, and then we're going to go in with a gloss. Yes, the glosses are very pigmented, like Joe is pigmented, and I wore it on its own in yesterday's video. But I want to see what it sort of looks like on top of a lipstick. Even though I think I should go more nudie than more pink, but we're here now. So now we're going to go ahead and take the Chandler Lip Gloss. I love the packaging on these things. They are super, super cute. Just sort of like really well thought out. Just, yeah, absolutely love it. They're weird. They smell like self-tanner. It's so strange. So I'm just going to hit this on top. This is a Barbie pink. I don't particularly love these shades. So I'm going to try and share this out as much as I can. Okay, so that is very Barbie pink. I'm just going to say I don't like this shade at all. Like, I hate Barbie pinks. I hate how they look on me. I feel like people with like brown hair or like medium or deeper skin can really pull it off. But when I'm fair and blonde on me, I just hate it. It's too much. Nonetheless, the lip gloss is super beautiful. I love the lip glosses. I have 3 of these shimmer bombs that they have, like, aside from the Friends collection. And they smell really, really good. I don't know why these smell so bad. Literally just smells like self-tanner. It's the strangest thing. Like, I don't get the scent. I wonder if, like, Monica smells any different, because Monica is a shimmer one. I guess we'll find out later. But, yes. This is the completed look. I do love how it turned out. I think the eyes are super gorgeous. I highly, highly recommend this big palette. I think it's super, super beautiful. I feel like I'm going to be using this more. Yeah, I just love this. I love how the look looks. It's just, they're shimmery, they're pretty, the mattes blend well. I think it's just super beautiful. We'll see how like the little ones obviously turn out, but this is a big hit for me. I probably will use this again just for the highlight shades in like the next 5 videos. Yeah, I had to think about that one. So yes, you'll see this again, just not eye looks. Obviously you might like later through my videos. Obviously the next 5 days are just going to be like, you know, the little mini palettes. So yes, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye. And I can finish watching Sons of Anarchy.